Hi everybody, how are you? It's a beautiful sunny day here in Vancouver, and my spirits are lifted today, and I'm sure everyone else here is feeling the same way. I see people out and about. Of course, Vancouverites wearing their shorts already as soon as a glimpse of the sun appears. Welcome to our 52 weeks of transforming lateral violence. Today I'm going to be touching on the whole idea of being able to focus on the issue as opposed to the person. So the dynamic that we'll often see in any group that's been marginalized or oppressed, and when there's been high levels of disempowerment, is you'll see a lot of infighting. And the reason you'll see a lot of infighting is because we've learned that it's far easier to fight with each other than it is to try and take on the establishment. So we fight amongst each other. The problem with this is it keeps us stuck in a perpetual cycle of conflict, and it prevents us from moving forward in the way that we actually could. There's a different possibility for us if we are able to work on our relationships and we're able to improve the way that we dialogue together. Then we can actually focus on the real issues and what is trying to happen for us in our organizations and communities on a larger scale. And it requires us to put down the tendency to do what I call a character assassination. We have different characters in our communities and organizations, and if we get caught by what I call somebody's character, then it makes it very, very difficult for us to dialogue effectively about the important things that need to be talked about. It then becomes about who's doing what to whom, and who's good and who's bad and who's right and who's wrong. And the thing about characters that's important to note is that we fulfill different character roles that are fluctuating all the time. So if you even look at the whole concept of the oppressor and the oppressed, or the abuser and the victim, in one moment we can feel like we're being abused, and in the next we could be in that abuser role. So if we make it about those things, without addressing the larger issues that are at play, then we're always just sort of in a cycle of blame criticism. So this week, the tip is do your very best to notice where you tend to focus on people and their character, as opposed to really looking at what's the real issue here that we need to talk about, and how do we put our personal feelings aside in order to do that, or how do we put time aside so we can work on our relationships so that we're able to dialogue effectively. So give it a try, have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.